What up? Your boy Mr. Crazy 1870. So right off the top, I want to apologize for the echoiness in the actual room. It is pretty empty, so little by little I will be working on filling up this room. Maybe put on some soundproof boards somewhere around here. That way, maybe like around this area here. That way it's not so much echo. But nonetheless, it is going to be getting improved and worked on as we speak. So, but the reason for this video right here is I have the Anker Prime 20,000 milliamp power bank right here. Now this is a pretty beefy, juicy power bank. Now look at this large screen. Now you do have a button. If you press it, it is going to display how much juice is left on the power bank. So if you press it one more time, it is going to go ahead and display your cycles, temperature, and the battery health as well. Press it one more time. It is going to give you the auto screen timeout setting, which you can adjust to whatever suits you best. You press it one more time, you can also adjust the screen brightness to whatever works best for you. So if we look at the front of the power bank, you have two USB Type-Cs and a USB input. Now, a couple things when it comes to these ports here. So if you use a single port charging, so if you use one single port, if you use a USB Type-C, which is right here, boom, and then for example, boom. So that's a single port charging. Now this right here is giving me 100 watts max output. So if you use two USB Type-Cs, which is again two devices on the USB Type-C, you're gonna get 100 watts and 100 watts. Now if you use all three ports, you're gonna get 100 watts on the first one, you're gonna get 60 watts on the second one, and 40 watts on the USB-A out. So that's using all charging ports at the same time. Now you can also use both USB Type-Cs. That's gonna give you 100 watt output. And if you use a USB Type-C and the regular USB-A out, you're gonna get 65 watts. So 65 watts and 100 watts when it comes to these ports right here. So here at the bottom, you also have sort of like a pin connector. Now that is for the charging dock. It doesn't include in the actual purchase, that's sold separately. But what's really cool is that you can charge the dock, place it into your setup, come home, grab the portable power bank, boom, dock it, and it's gonna go ahead and get it ready for the next day. You'll be able to just rock and roll. So most of you guys that do know, our Anker is very good when it comes to the products. Almost number one when it comes to the actual industry. Very well known portable power banks and also solar power solution as well. So this one right here is pretty badass. It definitely stays in my gear bag. As you guys can see, I could kind of charge multiple devices at a high watt output as well. So you also have a 100 watt recharge on the power bank as well. Now, just to kind of give you an idea, if you have a MacBook Pro 16-inch for 40 minutes, if you're charging it for 40 minutes, it's going to give you the max charging on your MacBook up to 50%. So 40 minutes equals 50% on a 200 watt fast charging on a MacBook Pro 16-inch. So that's pretty badass. That is pretty impressive. And look at the actual design of this thing. This thing is super nice and well designed. So that is the Anker Prime 20,000 milliamp power bank. As most of you guys know, I really love portable power banks. I think that they are definitely a must to have in your gear bag or just with you on a day-to-day basis, just because, you know, things just die, you know what I mean? So something like this definitely will, you know, get you out of an emergency, whether it be charging your phone, charge your AirPods, charge your iPad, whatever it is that you use on a day-to-day basis. So that's it for this one. I will have the link in the video description below. Follow me on Instagram, link below. Check out the 2 latest videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.